Good evening, Chuggalos. It is day 7. It is December 7th. That means it's day 7 of Brew Crew Christmas Advent Calendar Special 2022 edition. As always, it is Steve. Svil dropped his government name, so I feel obligated to do the same. There you have it. Today we have Never Gonna Get It, all one word. Try to get that centered on there. By Vale Brewing Co., Richmond, Virginia. This is a mixed berry Goza ale. Excuse me. Mixed berry Goza ale. I don't know if I've ever seen a Goza ale before. Either way, coming in at a pint can, 4.9%. Let's see. This ought to be the lowest ABV that we've had in the first week. I'm assuming. I just purely based off of mental memory. I mean, I'm not a genius or anything, but regardless, we will go with the crack. So got a little bit of condensation here. I probably should not have let it sit out as long as I did. Only a couple minutes though. Not primed. I also just trimmed my fingernails, so it's a little rough. So I'm going to do my best to come at this one with a very open mind, given how exceptional yesterday's was. As everybody knows, and as I said yesterday, I'm not a sour guy. I'd say Sil and I are both kind of the novices when it comes to that. However, yesterday really kind of rocked my world, truly. So we've got it cracked here. I'm going to give it a big old swig. Huh. As always, I'm gonna do my best to steal everybody else's gimmick and talk about what they talk about, but sorry. Here's the can art. Very very slim. Nothing else. There's a price tag on here, which this says $20.99. And I pray that that's the 4-pack price. Otherwise, I'll shed real tears. Seems to be a Victorian style female, hair being this tall. Looks like a smiley face tad bit right here in the hair. Who knows? Did a little bit of digging on the Vale Brewing Co. Seems like they've got a handful of locations, starting all the way in 2016, which shockingly is not that long ago. But let's see. They have a handful of locations, a handful of restaurants actually. So we're going to take a look at don't know where this one is. This restaurant seems to be called E2 Mama. I don't speak Spanish. I apologize, but seems to be street tacos, which that's a 5 out of 5 for me. Shout out street tacos. Absolutely fucking love street tacos. On the topic of street tacos, shout out Tres Hermanos on Burkhart. That place is fantastic. And on the topic of Mexican food, I had lunch at La Fiesta in Troy today, so shout out to them as well. Yeah, and then it appears they've got another restaurant that is at another one of their locations, Lil Za, which seems to be a pizza, presumably. Pizza spot, all that kind of good stuff. Hard to fuck up pizza. Seems to be that kind of, again, old scratch style fusion of like normal pizza and then some kind of more eccentric, not weird, I guess, just not stereotypical pizza. How about that? Either way, I've rambled on a little bit too much about that. Let's talk about the beer a little bit. I'll be honest, it's alright. It's, and my score, the score I'm going to give it will reflect this. It's not so far, probably my least favorite, I will say. And that's not to say that it's bad. I can tell that there's some genuine effort put into this beer. How about that? There's, mixed berry, unnamed fruits, getting a lot of raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, that kind of, maybe even pomegranate. Maybe that's reaching a little bit. That kind of just like seedy, tiny berries, I guess you'd say. You kind of get that like salt, or that, I guess, that margarita or that goza, like after breath. It's kind of how I'm experiencing this beer. As, again, not the guy that's really good at elaborating with words, beer-wise. You know, and I'm really thinking about it here. Hold on. I'm gonna give this a 2.75. I don't dislike it. It's not a drain pour. In my personal kind of mind, 2.5 would be the middle of the grading score. However, I would start considering things to be a pour out at the 1.5 scale. Anything below that, personally, anything between a 1.5 and a 0 all kind of falls in that, like, wouldn't drink this again, probably won't finish the can. But the score is probably determined by how much gets poured out. Obviously, the more that gets poured out, the more that gets poured out, the lower the score. And that's how I personally would vote these things. So 2.75. I'm not upset about it. I'm not, gonna go gag myself and go throw all this up because I disliked it so much, which might be TMI. Sorry. It's all right. It's just all right. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. I'm I might try to give Caitlin some, see her opinion, and go from there, really. But that was a decent one. It's easy to take big swigs of. I'm probably already about to here-ish. Dark, hard to tell. It's a little more. Excuse me, goddamn. It's a little more carbonated than I think I was expecting to, which you might see or hear as I'm belching quite a bit, but it's just odd. I want to like it. I don't know. I can't say more. I don't have it in me to explain what I don't like about it. It's just the fruits all kind of mesh, and it just kind of is weird. But these tunes aren't. Shout out to Chill Synthwave Mix and royalty-free, copyright-safe music. Not sponsored, but oh well. I've said enough. Hopefully, you cool cats and kittens have a great evening. In case you are wondering, yes, this is the next day. Truly, this Bill's Donuts hoodie is my lounging around the house wear. Difference being, today I'm wearing shorts. Yesterday I wasn't wearing pants at all, and you can't prove either of those statements. So you just have to go with my gut, or go with my word. Excuse me. But enough of that. Everybody have a great evening. Look forward. I think this is going to be a real divisive beer. I'm looking forward to what everybody has to say. Looking forward to watching everybody's videos and opinions. Besides that, have a great evening. It's almost the weekend. Shout out. It's almost something else. It's a good time. We're having a good time. Everybody's chilling in BCP universe. Shout out Giannino's Pizza. Bye.